My apologies, everyone, for being a little bit late, but it never seems to fail. Everything always happens right before I need to go live. Does anybody else have that problem who does these live streams? Anyways, welcome back to the Magic Life, Magic Family. I am Nina Diedrich, and this is, well, usually our daily motivation. Today, we're doing something a little bit more fun because Sarah and Reagan stopped by last night. We had dinner before Sarah heads back to Washington State today. So it was good to see some of my friends from back home. And she brought me a little present. Say hello to Mystic Mondays Tarot. And I did link her. I did link Grace's. I think I did both her YouTube channel and these on Amazon too as well, where you can get some for your own. They do not have this awesome deluxe version on Amazon that I saw. You may have to actually look around in your local tarot shop to find those. Hello, husband. It's good to see you. And hello, Angelfish too, if I didn't say hi to you already, although I think I did. But these are really, really neat. Now, I'm not sure how they're going to do with the lighting, but we'll see. Okay. So I loved the shape of this box, and it's purple inside. And then on the inside of the lid, which is pretty common for tarot and oracle decks, they just put in their trust your intuition, right? Love that. And the first thing I noticed about these cards is the book weighs more than the actual cards do, which is really kind of cool. And it gives them a really feather light, almost floaty feeling. The cards are really shiny too as well, which may prove to be a problem later on because I noticed they get really fingerprinty really fast. But here is the back of the deck, and it also is a little holographic. It's pretty neat. But the edges of these are, see, there it goes. Totally awesome. I love it. They have a great energy. We pulled a few cards last night as we were sitting around the dining room table, and they were pretty good right off the bat. So we're going to pull a couple out of this deck. And then I don't normally do this with the tarot cards, but I'm actually going to read her little meanings or whatever out of the book. This book is really, really well done, and it has a ton of information in it. So if you're just getting into tarot, this would probably be a really great option for you to try for a first deck. The inside card meanings have both the upright and the reversed. I don't usually read the reversed meanings just because I don't usually deal in reverse cards. But there is a wealth of info in here. So we're going to just pull a few for today. And then I'm going to probably do the Conversations with God live stream at 9 p.m. instead of 8, just because I think that might work a little bit better. Just for note for those of you who are following along with the Read With Me series, this is going to be episode number 5, and we are beginning chapter number 2 of book 1 of Neil Donald Walsh's Conversations with God series. So I expect it to get a little bit deeper today. I noticed that everything kind of dropped off for a minute, so hopefully this is still alive. Oh, there's going to be our first card. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 out of here. 2 and 3. Beautiful. I just love these. So thank you again, Sarah. And thanks to you and Reagan too for coming over and having dinner with me last night. That was awesome. All right, so let's see what our first card is. And we get the 8 of Cups card. Nice. My camera does these cards no justice. They're extremely vibrantly colored. So let's look at the 8 of Cups card. Okay, so the key points that she brings up for this 8 of Cups card are introspection, deeper purpose, and brooding for the upright. And it says dissatisfaction with the day-to-day leads you to reevaluate your life, where you are, and where you are headed. You've strived to get to this point on your path and you're left feeling unfulfilled, seeking a deeper truth. There's a buzz in your ear to give it all up and chase your joy, even if it doesn't make sense yet. You've decided to take a stand for yourself and your happiness. Comfort and material and physical needs aren't quite cutting it anymore, and you're looking for a deeper connection with your purpose in life. Constant striving and achievement leaves you running on empty, neglecting yourself in the process, and you're in the mood for introspection, discovering how to best implement your plans in nourishing ways. Appreciate your journey so far in this transition period. You're ready to move past being comfortable and to start feeding your soul. Ooh, I really like this. Very profound. Oops, I forgot to turn my phone off. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Turn that down really quick. All right. So I love our first card so far, and the energy is definitely following that kind of a path this week for sure. So our next card is the 2 of Wands card. I love that. It's like a giant slide. Right? And so far, this isn't too much of a struggle finding where the cards are. Once you know about right in the vicinity of where each section is. So the 2 of Wands, her keywords were advance, explore, and prospects. Okay, so it says a new world is calling your name and you're confidently stepping forward, ready to see what's next. There is an enticing path laid before you, and you have conceptualized a plan to take action and progress toward your bigger ambitions. However, you're faced with leaving your comfort zone to venture off into unfamiliar territory. The big picture is clear, and you know what you are capable of. Bold and fearless as you step into your own personal power, you enable others to do the same. Making the decision to leave the comfort of home is not always easy, but can be necessary for your personal growth. Take the risk and have a backup plan. You will learn so much about yourself and discover the world in so many ways. As J.R.R. Tolkien wrote, not all those who wander are lost. Right? And that's funny because that card actually popped up last night when we were pulling a few cards around the table too. But I can't help but look at the synchronicities in these two cards and also in what they were talking about too as well. So we're basically looking at the same energy from two different perspectives at this point. Hello, Derek. It's good to see you. And the third card that we pulled out today is definitely a decisive one. Wow, you can almost see that light in this card, and that is not my camera light reflecting I thought it was, but it's not. We get the King of Wands, okay? So our 22 is met with a king. Hmm? I'm sorry, our 82. Um, but yeah, this so far these cards are really awesome. So if you're looking at getting a new deck or getting a deck as a gift for someone else, I would definitely suggest these ones. Or if you just want to expand your own collection. Okay, so the King of Wands keywords were natural leader, visionary, and entrepreneur. Okay, so it says a true visionary, the King of Wands lights fire to his ideas with finesse and intention. His enterprising nature is able to fully flesh out an idea from beginning to end, and passion rules his kingdom, where his visions have the purpose of impacting the world on a large scale. He is able to both lead and follow, delegating tasks effectively while simultaneously working alongside his team. His greatest wish is to empower those around him to inspire them to be the best they can be. He molds the world to his ideas, supported by others who believe in his vision. Direct and straight to the point, the King of Wands asks you to create goals for yourself with clarity and imagination. Lead your life with intent and vision, with your eye on the prize. And don't stop until you get to where you need to go, right? Ooh, I love these. Good morning, Tony. Um, so we have the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the King of Wands, right? And the Two of Wands is telling us that a new world is calling our name, right? And then that King energy is coming in, reminding us uh, that we are truly visionaries, creating our own reality. And you can either accept what's coming at you or you can try and create something new based on your own desires while also simultaneously uh, dwelling in the faith and knowledge that the universe has your back and all your wants and needs are met above and beyond your greatest expectation, right? And it's funny how those pop up to us in sometimes the tiniest ways. So really pay attention to all those synchronicities, big and small, because sometimes it's all the little things adding up that create the big picture. And that's definitely where we need to be focusing on right now. And that Eight of Cups really kind of puts that into perspective. Um, just because it's calling in that introspection where we're kind of looking at things in a different vein, and the dissatisfaction that we've been feeling in our day-to-day lives is just pointing us in the direction of things that we need to shift away from, and maybe stop giving so much energy to, and instead point ourselves in the direction of where we want to go. And while also not jumping off the deep end into more than you can handle, but going with the flow of the process, right? Amen to that, Derek. That is a fact for sure. Sometimes that's where the best stuff is, to be honest. But it's reminding us too to not neglect ourselves in the process of all this and just become single-minded machines moving toward this, you know, goal in the future. Um, because by recognizing those synchronicities and following that uh, kind of flow of energy, you're making it a little bit easier on yourself and you're not having to force it as much. Okay. So definitely make sure you are appreciating your journey so far while also desiring for the new in the future too as well. So nice. I like these cards, guys. All right. So, oh, this one just fell in my lap too. So the High Priestess energy is also popping out, which brings in that balance of the feminine. Okay, so I'm going to read this one too as well. And there's our other two. That's must be where I was getting that 22 from. Okay, so the High Priestess card is also represented by the moon too as well. And we did just have that full moon yesterday in Cancer, which definitely brought out a lot of this energy. Indeed, that is in fact true. And good morning, Kirsten. Welcome. So the High Priestess card, the keywords that she put in her book are intuition, serenity, and divine goddess. It says, a mistress of the subconscious, the High Priestess asks you to listen to your inner voice. She combines serenity, inner knowing, and collective wisdom to guide you toward your intuition. Trust your gut and let it lead you to the right answers. Don't force control. Instead, let situations unfold as they are meant to be. At this time, pay special attention to your dreams as they may carry subliminal messages that can help you in your waking hours. Looking inward rather than outward can provide you with the guidance that you seek. Your imagination is ripe with creativity and flow, free from logic and practicality. Embody the divine feminine that exists inside of you to connect back to the fertile life source in all of us, and trust that your expanding intuition is guiding you to where you need to go. Right? I love this card. And it is it fades from a really deep purple to a really medium blue, which is really, really cool. Oh, yay! Congratulations, Derek, on your new car. Right? That is a big synchronicity with the High Priestess. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a peek at the bottom of the deck too. And because this is the energy that we're moving away from, which is funny. It's the Nine of Swords card, right? And that is definitely the energy that we're moving away from. This feeling of persecution and victimhood, right? And we're moving into that reality that reminds us of who and what we are and that we are in control of all of it, right? So let's read this one too. Having a proper unboxing. I really love her deck. So make sure you guys go check out her YouTube channel. It didn't look like there was a ton of videos up there, but there are a few. And I also linked the link to this deck too. No, it's not an affiliate link in any way. I don't make any money off of this. I'm just doing this because I got these as a gift. Oh, I hope you are feeling much better today. Okay, so this is the anxiety, worry, and distress card in her deck. And it says, a living nightmare. Your worst fears are coming true. You've managed to manifest your worries by constantly thinking about worst case scenarios. Creating anxiety and stress and making a mountain out of a molehill perpetuates your despair and fuels your melancholy. Fear and doubt are paralyzing you from moving forward with endless what if scenarios playing over and over in your head. You're frozen with the crippling fear and doubt that you've created, and beating yourself up is only making it worse. So transform yourself out of the darkness and leap out of the shadows. Become your own cheerleader and acknowledge yourself for all the good that you've been doing. Celebrate your wins and breathe in all the blessings. Ease your anxiety by remembering all is not lost. Okay. So because this came out as our pass card, you could also actually read this in the reverse position, because this is what we're moving away from. And I'm going to actually read the reverse side to you, because it's about mindfulness, conscious choices, and thought patterns. And it says conscious awareness of negative thought patterns has given you the superpower of managing your thoughts and emotions. And through your experiences, you've come to realize that everything will ultimately be okay. Anxiety will arise from time to time, and you will most certainly be faced with stressful situations. But now you have the tools to deal with them. It's easy to let your thoughts run away from you, but not if it is causing you unnecessary anxiety and worry. Separating yourself from your thoughts is a healthy choice to make. Letting go of your ego's need to control situations has given you freedom to let go and just be as you are. And feeling the spectrum of emotions is normal and will happen. The difference is now you have the tools to deal with them and you are prepared, right? And that is totally true, which is funny because, this is kind of culminating in what these cards have been talking about from the very beginning. So this is a really great cohesive message. So not bad for a brand new deck. So definitely go and check her out. We'll definitely be featuring these again. And I think tomorrow we will feature another deck. And I think this may be what we finish out the week doing. It gives a really great kind of way for you guys to explore decks that you may want to be getting on your own too, while me utilizing all of the decks in my arsenal properly. So I hope all of you enjoyed today's little message from the Mystic Monday Tarot by Grace Wong. And for those of you who are wondering what it looks like, if you didn't catch the beginning, this is the box. Okay. Yeah, it's awesome. And I linked it right here in the show more little blippy thing underneath this video. Why don't we finish out today, and we will pull affirmations from the soul coaching deck for everybody who has popped up in the chat. So we have my lovely husband, Seth, Derek, Tony, Angelfish, Kirsten. And is that everybody? And then we'll close this out for today. And then I'm going to get ready for tonight's live stream. And hopefully my scratchy throat will go away before I have to read out loud for an hour tonight. Oh, did it fall? Nope, it didn't. Okay. All right. We're going to start with Seth. Let's get your affirmation for today. And it is transformation. Ooh, I love this card. I love it even more for you, husband. Remember that you are joyously centered and safe as wonderful changes occur around you. Okay. So definitely watch for those moments that we were talking about in the collective reading just now too as well. All right. Mr. Derek, let's get yours. Ooh, that was a nice clean pull. And you get the purification card, my friend. Time to clear out those triggers and maybe some physical stuff as well. But remember that your energy field is being cleansed of all that you do not need. Okay? Nice cards, guys. All right. Angelfish. Or no, I'm sorry. Tony and then Angelfish. Tony, let's get yours. Oh, there it is. Leadership comes out for you, Tony. Nice. So remember, you are a beacon of light, or a beacon of radiance, support, and love. Sorry. Facts. You are. Right? That's a pretty good card. All right, Angelfish. You get the joy card, and you definitely have plenty to be joyful now with Merlin back home. So joy and ecstasy flow through you wildly and freely, Angelfish. Okay. I love the illustration on this card too. I love the illustration on all the cards, but that is definitely a fact. We need to allow the energy to flow to us and through us as well. All right. I think you were next, Kirsten. Yes, Kirsten. And you get the silence card. Nice. Your affirmation says, I am serene no matter what is occurring around me. Right? Beautiful. I love it, you guys. Good cards. Now, I am going to go do responsible adult things. Maybe that is something that could be, right? Yesterday we were talking about our, or maybe that was last week, about our health and vitality. Yeah, that was last week. So a lot of us had things manifest physically that we were moving through to as well. So I'm glad that you're feeling better. All right, everyone. I love you all beyond measure. Remember, favor follows you always. And be good. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. This is how we change the world every day. One soul at a time. Starting with our own. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Also, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and for any donations that you make to the channel as well. And if you're interested in any sort of reading, please hit me up via email or go check out the Book Now tab on the Facebook page. And otherwise, I'll just see you all either tomorrow morning when we gather again for another dose of daily motivation. And I think tomorrow will feature I'm not sure yet. Just have to pay attention and see. And remember, love each other. I'll see you all tomorrow. Or I'll see you tonight if you're tuning in for the Conversations with God series Read With Me sessions. That will probably be about 9 p.m. Central Time. So adjust that to your own personal time. And I'll see you all later. Bye now.